Yeah, but Rex has a very complex way he teaches defenses, and you can't learn that in 2-3 weeks. I promise you can't. You can't learn it in 7-8 weeks. You have to really understand what that means, because once you hit the field, the players kind of control the defense.
Then why is it what's happening now? The last couple of weeks, is there something new that we need to be watching?
They're starting to get it. Yeah, they're starting to now finally get it. That Rex implement. He gives it to you, but once he gives it to you, you have to make it work, and it becomes magic because the players make it work. See, Rex is the guy when he wants to draw up what it looks like, and then he tell you dictate it from there.
Woo! Y'all know exactly why I got these footsteps showing on this screen, because Rex Ryan, a current NFL talking head on ESPN. Yes, he be saying crazy stuff sometimes, but damn it, all will be forgiven if he can come to Dallas and do exactly what Ray Lewis just said in that clip preceding this video. Now, Rex Ryan is someone I've been watching for a while now, from the Revis Island defenses to the 05-06 Ravens defenses. Rex Ryan has been at the helm of some of the most prolific defenses in NFL history. All those defenses that Micah was comparing his team to, the Ravens defense and the Jets and all that. Yeah, Rex Ryan was the mastermind behind that. But there's only one thing I wanted to make sure that I showed that clip for, is for Cowboys fans. If this move happens, you're going to have some patience. You're going to have some patience, because you heard one of the greatest linebackers of all time break it down right there. It takes a minute for the players to kind of grasp hold of his defensive scheme, but once they do, it's theirs. There is no finger pointing. There's not going to be any, oh, the defensive coordinator kept us. No, it's on the players. You heard it from one of the players that played in that defense himself. Josina Anderson has reported that Rex Ryan interviewed for Cowboys' vacant defensive coordinator job. If this were to happen, this would be a move that damn sure is an all-in move, because Rex Ryan is not one that I thought Jerry Jones would try to pull out the hat. Rex Ryan would be a very, very interesting coach to bring to this defense. And I think the way that he sees the game and how direct and pointed he is. Rex Ryan, if we have a lockdown corner, he gonna let Trayvon be that lockdown corner and let him follow the other team's best receiver. We've seen him do it. If he has a safety that can knock people's heads off like a Donovan Wilson, he's going to make sure that he's somewhere in that box playing that 4-6, playing that 3-4 under, playing one of those hybrid defenses that Rex Ryan likes to use, and he's going to let Dono knock some heads off. Rex Ryan lets his players play to their greatness, and that is the greatness of Rex Ryan, especially as a defensive coordinator. Head coach is debatable. As a defensive coordinator and as a defensive play caller, he has a glowing track record. If you look at his actual rankings as a coach in the NFL from 2005 to essentially like 2014, because the Buffalo years, they don't really count, right? But from 2005 to 2014, you saw a lot of number ones. He had a couple of down years in there for sure. But overall, Rex Ryan had more great defensive years than he had down defensive years. Is this my favorite candidate between him and Mike Zimmer? I would be happy with either one of these guys coming in, because I'm firmly in belief of the fact that we need a hard-nosed, old-school football coach that's going to come in here, put foots up an ass, and get these players to play to the best of their capabilities. I don't want a coach that's going to out-scheme himself. I don't want a coach that's going to get too pretty and try to change up what's been working. I want a coach that's going to get the most out of his players. Yes, it would be great to get a young, hot defensive coordinator, but at the same time, y'all have to really ask yourselves, in a team that's in a situation that clearly they believe they're in a win now mode, they don't want to rebuild. I know some of y'all want to rebuild. They don't want to rebuild. They believe they're in a win now mode. For a team that's in a win now mode, you need a coach that understands who he is, what his identity is, and how he wants to play defense, what type of players he needs to play the defensive style that he wants to play. That is something that you have to take into account with these younger coordinators. A lot of the time, it takes some time for these younger coordinators to really get rolling, because they have to get the correct style of player down or have to go through some growing pains. You won't have to really experience that with an older vet. And if you're in a win now mode and you only have a lame duck head coach that's on a 1-year contract, and you have a veteran defensive coordinator coming in that understands the situation and is not going to allow that to affect their ability to do their job, that's exactly what we need. We don't need someone in here that's insecure about what their next stop is going to be. They're not chasing jobs in the NFL anymore. They're looking for the right openings and positions that I think that they believe they can truly make an impact in, and they're trying to take those jobs. There's a reason you're seeing a lot of these old heads coming out the clear blue, because a lot of these dudes must feel like they know exactly what to do with this defense. Anybody but Ron Rivera. As long as it's not Ron Rivera, I'm sorry, Ron Rivera just has too bad of a taste in my mouth. But I will definitely take a Rex Ryan. I will definitely take a Mike Zimmer. And there's not really any like young stud defensive coordinators that I think are looking for jobs right now for them to even try to interview. So I'm not exactly sure who you guys really want. Everyone's complaining about the fact that they're interviewing all these old crusties. Who do y'all want? Y'all want Al Harris or Joe Witt Jr.? More than likely, these dudes are going straight to the Commanders with Dan Quinn. Al Harris told us that from the jump. Joe Witt has been all but confirmed that he's going with the Washington Commanders. So really, what's left on the board? What are we really looking at here? Who do y'all want as defensive coordinator? Let me know down in the comments below. Maybe I'm missing something. All right, but either way, appreciate you guys tuning in. This was actually some really interesting news that dropped from Josina Anderson. Big shout out to Josina Anderson for dropping this on us. And y'all know how we end these videos now. We steal them same old damn Cowboys. But some of these hires, boys, they gonna make me buy back in. Give me a Chris Jones or a Derrick Henry or a Patrick Queen, and I'm gonna be right back on that train. I'm gonna be right back on the hype train. They gonna get me back in that mug. Sad, I know. Huh? Tis the life of a Cowboys fan, though. Y'all know how it is, bro.
Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still them boys? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still them boys. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still them boys.